Hey guys, Navigator here. So I'm here just to do a quick video about my gear that's coming up on my section hike of the Appalachian Trail. I'm going back out to finish the documentary, and I'm hiking with my buddy John, who I started with last year. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on May 1st in Front Royal, Virginia, and we're going to hike to Duncannon, Pennsylvania, and then skip forward to the New Jersey-New York border, and then continue all the way to Katahdin. So it's just going to be roughly 1,000 miles, give or take, and we're going to do that in 2 months. So it's going to be a fast hike, and I'm going to show you the gear that I'll be using. It's a little bit different from last year. It's a lot lighter from last year. So let's get into it. I made an itemized list of everything that I'll have with the ounces and the names of it and all. The total base weight I have right now, it's 11.16 ounces, but as you can see, the stuff that I'll be carrying in my pack is only 9 pounds because I'll be wearing 2.15 pounds worth of gear. So I'll only have about 9 pounds on my back, which is fantastic. So let's get into it. So first off, I'm gonna go with the Gossamer, or well, first off, I guess I'll say this: I don't have all the gear that I'm telling you right now. I have it, I bought it all, and I own it all. It's just some stuff is up in New Jersey right now. My dad's bringing it down at the end of March, and some stuff I just ordered, like my pack I just ordered, so it won't be in the video. I'll just have to show you a picture. My Gossamer gear pack liner I don't have right now. I ordered that, but it's on the way. And like my rain shell and that kind of stuff, that's up north in New Jersey, so just bear with me here, but I have everything on the list. So alright, so like I said, the Gossamer gear pack liner, it's only 1.2 ounces. I just ordered a custom Z-Pax Zero pack, which basically is essentially a Z-Pax Arc Blast without the frame, so it's just a frameless pack. That's super light. That pack alone is only 11.28 ounces, and that's including the Gossamer gear hip belt pouch that doesn't come with the Z-Pax pack. Yeah, that's only 0.78 ounces for the hip belt pocket, and the whole pack itself is 11.28 ounces. It's a frameless pack, and it's plenty big enough to hold all my gear. I think it's I ordered the medium, so it's, I want to say 40 something liters, or no, it's like 50 something liters, I think it is. So alright, so we'll continue down the list here. Next off is my Enlightened Equipment quilt right here. It's I think it's the Revelation. It has the zip foot box, and it's a 30-degree quilt. It has some overstuff in it, and the weight on that is only 20.45 ounces with the stuff sack, which is just this Z-Pax Cuban fiber dry sack, which I used last year on my thru hike. Next up, I'll do my sleeping pad, which is the Climate Inertia X-Frame sleeping pad. That weighs only 9.45 ounces. That's right here. The next thing I have is my little stuff sack right here for all my miscellaneous gear, and that's only 0.4 ounces. So I guess we'll get into clothing next. So starting off, we have my my Stoic merino wool shirt, which is what I'll be hiking in. Next we have the my Under Armour hiking shorts, and those are super lightweight. These are actually the camp version. My hiking shorts right now are dirty because I just used them for swimming yesterday, so they're not in this video, but they're here. I have them. This is just the camp version without the liner. And the hiking version I have are the EMS shorts that are basically exactly the same thing. And then for camp, or for hiking, I have these nice merino wool PhD. I guess they're the crew length, they're the longer length socks. I like them to go up on my calves. Kind of keeps, you know, like, I don't know, I like it so the ticks don't get down into my ankles or anything like that, and it just keeps all the brush off my legs, my lower legs, because it kind of irritates my skin when that happens, so I use this to kind of block that. Plus I have my Dirty Girl Gators, which I don't have in this video, but they're the ones that have the sharks on them. I bought them last year. So that's all for my hiking gear. I have my Smartwool PhD camp socks. These I've had forever. They're just the little ankle socks. This is a little thing for my brother. He gave me this. This is going to be my camp shirt. Weighs 4.7 ounces. It's his unit in Italy that he's with. It's the 100 and I think it's the 101. I'm not sure. I think it's actually the 82nd. I don't know. I think it's 101st. But he's stationed over in Italy right now, and he just got promoted to sergeant, so congratulations, Rob. But he gave me this really cool unit shirt. It's polyester, so I'm just going to wear that in camp. And I don't want to wear it on the trail because I don't want to mess it up too bad, so I'll just wear it in camp. And then I have these really, really micro weight, I would say the base layers, just the bottoms for camp if it gets a little cool out. These are super light, made by Terramore, and those only weigh 4.12 ounces. The camp shorts weigh 3.13 ounces. And let's see what else. What other camp stuff do I have? My down jacket. This is the Montbell X-Lite jacket. They're kind of hard to find now. You can still get them on Montbell's website, but a lot of stores don't sell them anymore. That weighs 5.57 ounces. So it's super lightweight. It is a down jacket. This is size medium. I like it a lot. So for miscellaneous gear, I have my bug net, head net. I think we're going to be going through Maine in black fly season, which is not going to be fun at all. But this is the only really bug protection besides DEET, which actually isn't on the list, so I have to add a little weight to that. This is going to be good against the bugs. I used this last year. It was really good to have. That's super lightweight. It only weighs 0.67 ounces. Oh, and one more clothing item I don't have on the list, besides my rain jacket, which my rain jacket, by the way, weighs 6 ounces. It's the Marmot Essence jacket. I just bought a Patagonia Capilene 2 zip. So if it's cool, like in the mornings, and I want to hike in a little bit of a long sleeve shirt, I just bought that, and that only weighs 5.5 ounces. So that's going to be really nice to have too. All right, so back to the miscellaneous stuff. Like I said, the bug net, super lightweight. I just got this brand new headlamp. It's the same headlamp I had. It's the Black Diamond Spot headlamp. It only weighs, let's see, where are we at here? It only weighs 3.3 ounces. And I got it new because my old one wasn't working anymore. It's the newest one. I think it's 130 lumens. I love this thing. The battery lasts a long time. I got it from Black Diamond, free actually, because the other one had a short in it, and every time I put batteries in it, tried to turn it on, every now and then it would turn on, and if it did turn on, if I had the luxury of that happening, it would just turn back off. So they sent me a new one for free, so thank you, Black Diamond, for that. Thank you. Let's see. So I have some rope here. I don't remember how many feet it is. It's not 50, it might be 20 feet, 25 feet, just not even really for hanging a bear bag, and I can hang a bear bag with this if I want to, but I don't really hang a bear bag. I just sleep with my food. But I have this more of a clothing line, and it's only 0.74 ounces. It's just really thin, nice quality rope I got from EMS last year on my thru hike. This thing, you know it, you love it. It's the 2-liter platypus. I think it's actually 3 liters. It says 2 liters on here, but the 2 liters ends right there, and you can still fit more in it. So it's like a 2.5 liter platypus. I had this thing forever, and that comes in at 1.3 ounces. So it's super lightweight. And some things I don't have in the video that are miscellaneous gear. I have my Sawyer mini water filter, 2 ounces for that. My knife, not in the video, is 2.9 ounces. And a lot of this is from last year, like I said, and it's the same stuff. Hand sanitizer, 1.6 ounces. You know, I've got to have toilet paper, 4 ounces of toilet paper I usually carry. My lighter for my cook kit that is only 0.8 ounces. You know, so my trekking poles I have too are 19.2 ounces. Those are the same REI trekking poles I had last year. All right. So I guess now we'll get into the cooking, my cook kit. So I got this Snow Peak 700 milliliter cook set, or cook pot rather. That only weighs 4.65 ounces with the little mesh stuff sack right here. Next up, have the super trusted, proven, beat the hell and back MSR Pocket Rocket Stove. This baby weighs 2.9 ounces. It's been through everything. I've used it. Friend John's used it. It's been on my first through hike attempt. It's been on my whole through hike attempt and many section hikes for the last 3.5 years, and it's still running perfect, just like new. I love this thing. So that's 2.9 ounces. This is a big, I think it's 8 fluid, or I don't know. It's just the big size fuel canister. I'm not bringing this on my hike. I'm bringing the smaller 4-ounce one or whatever, 4 fluid ounces. I think is the size from MSR, and that weighs about 8 ounces. 8.5 ounces for the other one. I don't have it yet. I just have this one, which I'm not bringing because I don't need that much fuel at one time. That's just crazy. And I also have this spork, which I got last year. It's just a Sea to Summit. This is for freezer bag cooking, which I did for a while last year on the trail, and I just don't like it. I don't like the way the food comes out. The pasta comes out kind of slimy and this and that, and I just don't really like it. So I'm gonna go back to regular, you know, cooking out of the cook pot. And I just like the longer spoon. It's just less messy. So that weighs 0.42 ounces. So that's really lightweight as well. And then finally for my cook set, as you can see, I have this Z-Packs stuff sack. And yeah, I kind of have a theme this year with Z-Packs. I really like a lot of their stuff. So I have, the, you know, I just bought the Z-Packs Zero Pack. I have my tent coming up. I'll show you that as Z-Packs. And this is Z-Packs too. It's just the Z-Packs food sack. And it's just a heavier gauge Cuban fiber. And I like it a lot because it's a lot wider than the other dry sacks that I've been using from, like, I think Sea to Summit made it, or Outdoor Research, I'm sorry. Yeah, they made it. And they were more cylindrical. They were very long and very thin, and it was kind of just a pain in the butt. You had to stack your food up, and you had to dig all the food out to get to the bottom. And it was just annoying and cumbersome, and I didn't like it at all. And this, the Cuban fiber stuff sack, is perfect because it's just wider. And you can kind of just dig through it a lot easier. You don't have to pull stuff out of the food bag to get to the bottom of it, which I like a lot. So I'll be using that, and very excited about this little gift from my girlfriend's mom. But I love this thing. It's something, you know, little, but it's a little thing, but it's going to turn out to be a big help. So let's see. All right, I guess we'll do the tent next. So for my tent, this right here, this is the Z-Packs Hexamid Solo Plus. This is a beautiful tent. I love this thing. It's super lightweight. With the tent itself, it has the bug netting around it. This is the floor inside this dry sack, so I'm gonna keep them separate. And with 10 stakes, it only weighs 21.27 ounces, which is really nice. And it's a big tent. You can fit 2 people in it if you had to as well. It's a Solo Plus, so it's a little bit bigger. I like it. So I'm excited about that. So that pretty much goes that for my shelter. I don't have a picture of that to show you yet of me setting it up, but I'm gonna make a video coming up here in a couple weeks of me setting the tent up and show you around it. So it's pretty nice. And oh, so my shoes. These are the La Sportiva Raptors. They're not the Ultra Raptors. They're just the regular first edition Raptors, which I love these shoes. I used them. I used the regular Raptors at the beginning of my thru hike. I actually used them before my thru hike for a while, and I carried the same pair into my through hike, and I wound up getting over 900 miles out of one pair of shoes. Now when I switched to the Ultra Raptors, just the updated version, I only got about 700 miles. And I was lucky enough to find a pair of the regular first edition Raptors online for $57, which is 50% off of what they retail, or what they used to retail, because they don't make them anymore. So I got really lucky with that, so I'm very excited to use these again. I'm trying to get at least 900 miles out of them. And the only reason I got 900 miles out of them and not more was because the eye loop for the lace right here was basically on its last little notch. Everything tore up until like the very side of it, so it was basically ready to tear, which I don't really think would have affected it too much, especially down at the bottom of the foot. So I actually probably could have taken them for another 100, at least another 100 miles, because all the other eye loops were fine. The tread was still really good, so I'm very excited that I have these again. So thank you, La Sportiva, for making the perfect hiking shoe. I would recommend these to anybody. Even the Ultra Raptors, I would still recommend them to anybody. But that's pretty much it. Like I said, I don't have all the gear yet. You know, I have it. I bought it all. I own it all. It's just still coming in the mail. The Z-Packs Zero Pack, I want to tell you a little bit about that. It's basically essentially just a backpack. The stock standard version from Z-Packs is just a backpack without a hip belt, and it's carbon fiber. And what you can do on their website is you can customize the pack. So what I did was I added a hip belt. It's the same hip belt that's on the Arc Blast pack. It doesn't have a hip belt pocket, which is why I told you I ordered the carbon fiber, or I'm sorry, the Gossamer Gear hip belt pocket. I added 2 side pockets on it for water bottles. I added the back mesh pocket, a top strap to it, and just a couple other little things to make it basically essentially just a Z-Pack Arc Blast without the frame. And like I said, it only weighs 11.28 ounces, so I'm very excited to get that in. And so I'm looking forward to that. So that's going to be a huge addition. You know, that's a big weight loss right there. And like I said, I'm only at 9 pounds, probably 9.5 pounds when I carry DEET, maybe not even, maybe 9.2 pounds, 9.25 when I carry the DEET, because that's the only thing I don't have included on here. So looking forward to that. So this is another view of the gear, and I'm very excited about it. So this is one last thing, I guess I'll show you. This is from Z-Packs as well. It's the Z-Packs multi-pack. It only weighs like 3 ounces, I think, maybe not even, with all the straps. And you can wear it. You can wear it as a chest pack, as a fanny pack around your waist, or as an ultralight pack lid. I'm gonna opt to wear this, at least start off wearing it as the fanny pack, because I think I tried it on and I like that option. What I'm gonna use it for though is for the for my camera gear. It's seam tape, so it's waterproof, and it has a waterproof zipper on it, and I'm gonna line it with a Ziploc and keep my camera gear in it, so it keeps that weight off my back. And that's going to be really big. So all my camera gear, that's why I didn't include it in my pack weight, because it's going to go right in this little thing right here. And I also have one more thing. Forgot to mention. This is the Z-Packs shoulder strap pocket. So I'll be using that on my new, the new Z-Packs Zero Pack. So that's going to be nice too. I'll keep my phone in there. So I can have headphones running through it and listening to music and whatnot. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you all liked everything. I know some of the stuff wasn't in the video, but like I said, I have everything, and it's just taking a little bit to get here. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna post some pictures of the things I don't have that I'm talking about in the in the video, so you all can see that and know what I'm talking about. And I'll kind of update you as things go along, but like I said, May 1st is when we're heading out. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. And I forgot to mention just another thing, a couple other things. I have my stick pick from last year that weighs 0.4 ounces. My phone charger is 2.39 ounces, and then my battery bank, this is the Anker 13,000 milliamp battery pack. And that weighs, it's heavy. This is basically my luxury item. It's 11.6 ounces, but it charges my phone multiple times, so it's worth having. So all right, see you guys later.